The history of pizza. How a poor man's dish conquered the world. Every day, people around the world eat hundreds of millions of slices of pizza at birthday parties, get-togethers, football matches. But few know that a few centuries ago, this dish was considered food for the poorest people. So how did a flatbread, once too shameful to serve at a rich man's table, become a dish that unites the whole world? Flatbreads eaten before our era. More than 2,000 years ago, the ancient Egyptians baked flatbreads on hot stones. The Greeks topped theirs with oil and herbs. And the Romans baked a flatbread called placenta with cheese and honey. It wasn't pizza yet, but this very idea, dough plus whatever was on hand, traveled through the centuries, waiting for its moment to shine. Naples, the city where hunger became an inventor. That moment came in the 18th century in Naples, a cramped port city in southern Italy, home to thousands of dock workers and laborers with no time or money for a proper meal. Street vendors began selling flatbreads with garlic, lard, and herbs straight from trays balanced on their heads. Cheese was added later, and then someone placed a tomato on top, and that changed culinary history forever. The poisonous vegetable the aristocracy feared. Here's a funny twist. When tomatoes were brought to Europe from South America, the wealthy were afraid of them, and not without reason. Aristocrats ate off pewtered dishes, and pewter contains lead. The acidic tomato flesh reacted with the metal, and people got poisoned. But the tomato wasn't to blame. The plate was. How were they supposed to know that? The vegetable earned the name wolf apple, and wealthy households avoided it. The poor in Naples had no pewter dishes. They ate off clay or straight from their hands. Tomatoes posed no danger to them and turned out to be incredibly delicious on hot flatbread. So it turns out that the poverty of Neapolitans is what saved the tomato from its reputation as poison, the queen who fell in love with a three-colored pizza. In 1889, Queen Margherita of Savoy, Italy's queen, visited Naples, and according to legend had grown tired of elaborate French cuisine. She wanted to try that very street food. Pizzaiolo Raffaele Esposito baked several kinds of pizza for her. She liked best the one combining red tomatoes, white mozzarella, and green basil, the three colors of the Italian flag. Whether this was coincidence or Esposito's deliberate choice, historians still debate. But the pizza was named Margherita and became the soul of Italian cuisine. The journey across the ocean. By the end of the 19th century, millions of Italians set off to seek their fortune in the United States, bringing family recipes with them. Small Italian bakeries appeared in New York and Chicago, but the rest of America looked at pizza with suspicion. Then the war changed everything. American soldiers who fought in Italy developed a taste for pizza, and upon returning home demanded that very same food. Demand skyrocketed so sharply that pizzerias began opening across the country, one after another. And soon the first delivery chains appeared. One pizza, hundreds of characters. Today, pizza has as many faces as there are countries that make it. In Naples, they honor thin dough and minimal toppings. In Chicago, they invented deep dish pizza, cut more like a pie. In Hawaii, they mixed ham with pineapple. People still argue about it to this day. In Japan, pizza comes with seafood and mayonnaise, while in Brazil, it can be sweet, topped with chocolate and fruit. In 2017, the art of Neapolitan pizzaiolos was added to UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Recognition not of the dish itself, but of a craft passed down from teacher to student. The secret that